Hey guys, so I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how I braid my hobby horse's hair. It's a lemieux hobby horse, so it would work for anybody who has these horses. They've been getting quite popular lately, so I thought that maybe I would show you guys a tutorial on how I braid its hair, because when I noticed that the first few times I jumped with it, that when I jumped, the hair, since it's super long, it gets in the way. And these braids, like, they don't really help an extreme amount, but it keeps the hair on like the one side and it doesn't like separate. So, and they're really pretty. They do take a bit of time, but since it's repetitive, it's really simple and easy to learn. So I'm going to give you guys a tutorial on how I do it. Okay, so you want to make sure that you have little elastics like this. For my horse, I chose to do black, which I usually do black, and it looks the nicest on her. I just think it stands out a lot and looks nice. I've also used white and it looks good on her, but I prefer black the most. So anyway, it doesn't matter what color you do to do these braids, obviously, but you can just decide on whatever color you want depending on the color of your hobby horse's hair. And yeah. But yeah, they have to be small like this. Like, they can't be elastics like this. Those are too big. So yeah. Okay, so before we start using the elastics, we're going to want to split the horse's hair into even parts for each one of these. So like, we're going to be making like these little mini ponytails, but they're going to be quite flat down. So you can have your horse's hair part on any side. When you get the lemieux hobby horse, it always comes on one side. Mine came on this side. So yeah, I'm going to be splitting it into little parts, and I'm going to show you guys. Okay guys, so as you all can see, I separated my horse's hair into each little parts to like separate it for like each little ponytail I'll be doing, so I don't get mixed up. So my horse's hair is a little bit split, has some split ends, so it was a little bit complicated to put it evenly. What I tried to do was put each one into like six little parts of hair, like these little things. So yeah. And it's okay if some of them are uneven, because like it's not super noticeable. But you know, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so I try to do as best as I can. But yeah, it should still look just fine. Okay, so now that you have separated them, you're going to want to take these pieces and take each little piece and put it into one of these. Make sure it's just on one side of the hair, not on both. You're going to want to take each side and just put it into one of these in a little ponytail right at the end. So the first few braids, well, the first few little ponytails that you put in should be looking like this, and then you're going to be doing the exact same, just going all the way down. It's gotten a little messy, by the way, do not mind that. But yeah, the first three should be looking like this, and then you'll be doing the same for all. Okay guys, so I got the first little ponytails in. This is basically just the first step. This is just the beginning. But don't worry. I know it looks like a lot, but it won't be a lot. Okay, so when you guys usually do it, by the way, I did a little bit of a mistake. I think you should probably put them down a little bit lower, just so it goes down a little lower. But I was kind of rushing this because I don't want the video to be too long. But yeah, so this is the beginning. I will show you guys what you have to do next. Okay, so if you made it quite even, you're going to want to take the first two here, split this first one in half. So that means I would take about this chunk right here, or maybe a bit more, like that much. And then I'd take another half of this one, and these two are just going to connect like this. You're going to want to make it about this size, maybe like the size of like 3 fingers fitting through there. So then it looks like it's like a nice little diamond shape. And yeah, so you're just gonna connect the two halves with a ponytail, an elastic, and then yeah. And you're gonna wanna do the same with all of these. You're gonna wanna do that again with this one, and attach here, half, attach, and yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be doing for the first one. And then there'll be one more row. Okay guys, so this is what it should be looking like. I'm halfway basically, or no, more than halfway. Yeah, definitely more than halfway. But once again, I kind of made this too long now. I would say maybe do it a bit more shorter than this. Yeah, today I'm just messing up. I don't know why. Yeah, so it should just look like this. They're all connected like this, making little diamond shapes like that. So yeah. Okay, so there's the first row done. And honestly, it's not looking that bad. I definitely have done better in the past, to be honest. This is not my best work, but since I'm doing this for a video, it doesn't really matter, but also it's like hard to be able to show what I'm doing. So yeah, see how it like got a bit uneven near the end, but it's okay. And also this part right here that's hanging, it'll be used for the next layer, which I will show you guys how to do. And by the way, for this layer, it's basically going to be repetitive. It's also the last layer. So here we have an extra piece. Remember the piece that we left at the beginning? So it's going to just be connected to this right here. And yes, there will be no tie on this one. It's just going to connect down to this one. And then you're going to start to take them in half again and connect. And yeah, it's going to go to the bottom. Until we get down to here. This is going to be the same as what we did up here. This is just going to be brought down and connected onto here, which will be split in half. And yeah, and then your braids will be done. And we are done. Ow. Okay, so yes, these braids do take a while, but in the end they do look good. They use up a lot of elastics, so you want to make sure that you have a lot of elastics. But even though it takes a while, it's really simple and really repetitive. So yeah, this was one of my messier ones I've done. I've redone these braids multiple times in different colors, because I was OCDing and a bit of a perfectionist, but it's okay. And yeah, that's why her hair has gotten a little bit split, because I've been messing with it too much. But trust me, I try to be very, very careful with my stuff. Oh, for the forelock, by the way, you guys can either just leave it, or you can just put it in a normal braid, you know, even it out and do a normal braid, or whatever you want with it. And yeah. So I'm going to tell you guys how many elastics this used up, so then you guys know if you want to do this, how many you need to use. So yes, guys, do not judge my counting skills. I don't know if I got that right, but I counted that I did 53 of these. Yes, that's a lot. It did take quite a bit of time, but it was fun. And when you guys are bored and have free time on your hands, you can do this. By the way, it doesn't really matter what hobby horse you have, but like horses like the lemieux ones, it's hard to do many hairstyles on them. Like knob braids is really difficult. I've never really figured out how to properly do that, and this is just a hairstyle I like to do because it actually works on their thick hair. But you can do it on any hobby horse, and you can also do it on a real horse. I've done this with a real horse and horse camp once, and it looked nice. It did take a while, and my back was sore, But if you get like an actual stool, which I did not do, which I regret not doing that, it turned out really well and looked really nice. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the video.